What's up guys, it is Tito Carl here, aka the Milkman. Alright guys, what I want to go through today is called the Kezza Crush, Kezza Gatami. A lot of people call it, I know one guy from America calls it the Camel Crush. Josh Barnett has used this against Dean Lister, and there's a lot of controversy on this move. Some people say it doesn't work, I say it does. And why? Because I've hit it on high level guys and I use it all the time. And I've actually had maybe 3 guys escape this ever. In training, not in competition. In competition, I've always hit it 99%. So that's where it matters the most. So we're gonna go over one entry and actually how to finish and control the position. Because a lot of people actually don't know how to control Kezza Gatami. So with my partner on their back. So the Kezza Gatami, there's a lot of different ways people like to hold it. Some people go with an overwrap where they're flat forearm on the mat and they'll pull the elbow and they just keep a wide base here. Me personally, I find it too risky to play like this, especially for jiu-jitsu, because there is no attachment here with my hand to the leg. So if Sebastian really wants to get out, he can just pendulum his hips with his legs and take a scoop here. Now the main escape why this will work for him is because he has cleared the elbow. So in my head, right, or just in general, if you control the elbow and keep this pinned, try and get out now, Sebastian. He cannot. Why? Is because I'm pinning this elbow to my chest. As soon as the separation from here, exactly. Now, let's go a bit closer here. Now, let's say we're 3-4 minutes in a match. Sometimes to even cup, you can slip. Especially if Sebastian has a really big pendulum. This can slip. To avoid this, is I'll grab the inside of my thigh here. Okay? So now, I don't even have to use this hand. Sebastian, try and get out. Go pendulum. You will hold anyone here, and that is a promise. Now, with the base of your legs, I like to keep my head in like a 12 o'clock position, in line with Sebastian's spine, with my right leg, which is the knee one. My back leg, I do not want to keep close here. If this happens, Sebastian will do a sit-up, reversed. I don't want to go all the way back because I'm going to tear my own leg. So I want to keep like a nice bit of a distance here. If Sebastian tries to pendulum this way, I can use it as a base to push back into him. If Sebastian tries to roll me the other direction, I just keep a hold of my hips and drop my chest. So this is actually how you hold the Kezza Gatami position. I would suggest grab a partner, lock it in, be like, try and get out. And you're gonna find a majority of the time, they will struggle and gas. So again, instead of just holding the traditional judo style / jiu-jitsu, where they teach you to hold this, grab the inside of your thigh, leg facing in line with my partner's spine. My left hand will pull the elbow. Now I've got a wide base here. Bit of exposure here, but that's fine. This is super tight. Now, when you want to finish the Kezza Gatami finish, this is where it gets a bit different. I want to swing my arm through. And majority of the time, this is what's gonna happen. I start to lift, he's gonna push off my neck with 2 hands. Now I even clip this where I've got footage. I grab the roll on my wrist, I loop my hand, so only my elbow from here is touching the mat. I get on 2 of my toes, and the only point of contact right now is Sebastian's chest, my 2 feet, and that's it. Now I start to turn my knee to the ceiling, pulling my hips forward, and I start to lean. Now, the Kezza Crush, I always like to say it's not a quick sub. It's like drowning, is what Josh Barnett says. It's a slow death. Now, if you really want, you can actually hear them breathing. When they breathe out, you close even tighter. And I've been doing this for like, I think 6 years now, competition and in training, and it works all the time. People call it underrated, I think it's amazing. One more time. Kezza Gatami, this is the traditional position. We want to fix this up. I pull the elbow, my leg will shoot 12 o'clock. from here, I've keeping this super tight. From here, I got wide base. I start to lean, he pushes off my neck with 2 hands. Beautiful. Now my left arm is underneath here. I'll grab my own wrist and I do a looping motion here. Now my knees will turn to the ceiling and I start to lean back towards his feet, getting the crush. Now, I'm gonna show you one of my favorite entries. We call this the Kezza. This one's for the loop. Sorry, bro. Okay, so this is off a seated position here. Now, when Sebastian's attacking from a seated position, he wants to dominate the hand fight here. If he starts to dominate, he dictates the next movement. He can do, what's it called, koichis? Yes, and he starts misaligning here. But if I start playing the dominant hand fights, it's very different. I dictate now. Same thing with wrestling. Whoever dictates the hand fight will usually win the battle. So what I do from here is I like to push, pick up the legs. I'm moving around. Now I'm going to get a thumb down, wrist grip. Now for Sebastian to break this grip, he either comes in from his second hand to peel off and break, or he swims his arm back out this direction. Okay, because we're facing towards the thumb. Wherever the thumb goes, you point the wrist for the break. If I point this way, he's gonna break that way. If I go this way, he has to break downwards. So when I grip here, I'll go 1, 2. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to lift this up. I'm actually gonna help my partner. I'm gonna aim my hip for his right armpit. As I do this, I'm going to hook his head with my right arm. Sorry in advance. Push over here, and I jump straight into the Kezza, into this position. Now again, guys, I've got the arm here. I grip the inside of my thigh. Here, I roll, 2 points of contact, his chest, my 2 feet, and I lean back. Yeah. Play a little bit of a dance here. I dominate the hand fight, thumb down, I lift up, and I will jump through. One more time from this angle. Cup the wrist down. I lift up, straight on top. As soon as this happens, my knee, I cup my thigh. This is so important, guys. If you stay here for more than 3 seconds, your back will get taken and you will get choked out. Sebastian, get out. It is so difficult, guys. I cannot emphasize this. This is the main key component to holding someone in this position. You could hold them like this here. You've got a few seconds until they eventually get out. This knee, up. Now you can hold. All right, guys, this is just the intro to the Kezza. I'm eventually gonna show so much more entries. And I started underhooks as well. So eventually we'll be hitting underhooks, takedowns to the back, wrestling for jiu-jitsu, and unorthodox positions and submissions from top position, which would be Kezza. And yeah, follow this journey, guys, because I'm gonna win trials with most of these moves that I'm gonna show. And yeah, guys, if you're liking the gear, guys, Humble Fightwear, check them out at humblefightwear.com. Use code MILK15 for a discount. Like, subscribe, guys, and comment, guys, whatever you guys want, feedback. I'm open to it. And yeah, I'm not Gordon Ryan yet, but this is the start, guys.